The role of women in food security, particularly in Africa, is profound and is critical. Women are the producers, the marketeers, the preservers of food. If women, as studies have clearly shown, have the same level of education, the same level of access to food assets, to productive assets, the yield in food crops is likely to be 20% higher that produced by women than men. Women's empowerment in the area of food security ensures that the nation stands a better chance of being fed, that children with access to food, because women play the leadership role in the home, will make sure that they grow up to reach their potential. And so the women's role have just been so well documented that if we do more for women, if we give them access, the results in terms of food security and overall development is very clearly stated. So it behooves all countries to do more for the empowerment of women and for ensuring that women have access to those productive assets that ensure a higher level of food security for the nation and the world. The main obstacles women face in food production, in ensuring good nutrition, is the ability to be in charge, to make those decisions, to ensure that they are the leaders in determining how the family is fed, that they are granted the opportunity to make those decisions. And again, as I said, having access to the factors of production, to land, to capital, to labor, commensurate with the role they play, would ensure that not only do we have a greater level of food security, but and in the home, the decisions that are made by women will lead to greater nutrition for the children and for the family at whole. So women's participation, again, overall women empowerment in making those decisions is very fundamental to achieving the level of security and the level of nutrition that is demanded in our society. Access to education, access to knowledge, access to productive assets, ensuring that women take a very strong participatory role in the decisions that affect the society, giving women full equal opportunity, equality, ensuring that they can make sure that they, in the household, make the right decisions regarding the allocation of resources, the use of resources. Women overall preparedness by access to knowledge enables them not only to participate in a more meaningful way, but to make those decisions that will affect the lives of people, particularly as regards food security. So the empirical evidence is very clearly there that increases in gross domestic product, increases in national accounts, all come from a greater participation of women in decisions that affect lives. And when it comes to food security, because women are the major producers, women take the lead in food production. So it's very clear that by empowering them, by giving them access, you enhance the chance that there will be greater food security, that the nation's overall development effort in growth and sustainable development will be assured. We have decided that the focus on small farmers is the right thing to do, moving away from our traditional approach of large-scale agriculture production. We have programs that will provide seeds, farm tools to all farmers to enable them to increase their level of production and their overall productivity. And our experience shows that once you make these farm products available, it's largely the women who take advantage of it. It's the women who go to the farms and do the work that enables to get much more in yields, much more in overall production of agricultural products, particularly food. And so we've concentrated on that, and the results tell us that our decisions and our approach are the right things to do. In the first instance, infrastructure. Being able to have the road systems and the communication systems that enable the women to be able to take their tools and to be able to get to their farms. Most times they have to use products that come from far away, from major cities and major commercial centers. With bad roads, it means it's going to be more costly to get to it. And so one of our obstacles is improving our road system. Another obstacle is the marketing of their products. And again, the level of poor infrastructure also has implication for that, because once they've produced the food, if they can't get it to market, then there's a disincentive to continue to produce food and to get the surplus that can be marketed. So those things are interrelated. I've spoken about access, access to land. Land ownership in many of our countries is still not granted to women in full equality as men. Access to credit, to being able to borrow in their own right, is usually constrained by traditional sociological factors that have kept women behind. So all of these in Liberia, and I dare say in Africa and elsewhere, are the major obstacles that women face. It's changing. All over the world today, women have much more access, but we still have not reached a level where there's full equality with the kinds of opportunities that have been granted to male farmers, even though the record is clear that women farmers produce more than men farmers under conditions that are similar.